Georgians win when we are able to practice our faith, to preach our faith, without trying to force it on others.
This legislation is about equal protection and not discrimination.
Well, tonight, over the religious freedom legislation is heating up still more. State senators just passed a bill that allows religious officials to opt out of performing same-sex marriages. As Don Lowry explains, opponents from the business, film, and religious communities are all trying to squash this.
Opposition to the religious freedom bills is coming from all directions, including the hospitality industry, especially those representing large hotels.
We have real hard facts that our potential visitors, conventions, will not come to Georgia, and specifically Atlanta and our other tourist areas, with this kind of legislation.
The Hyatt joins other major hotels, the Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau, the film industry, and even global brands such as Coca-Cola in opposing legislation, the so-called Religious Liberty Bill, that passed in the Georgia Senate last week as reaction to the Supreme Court legalizing same-sex marriage.
And the reason we need this bill in Georgia, there are millions, listen to me, millions more Georgians who hold that marriage is to be between a man and a woman.
It is extremely dangerous for legislators to believe that they have the power to define religion.
It has the possibility of trashing Georgia's reputation as a hospitable, as a friendly state.
A diverse group of religious leaders who say they represent nearly 300 members of the clergy came out strongly not only against the bill in the Senate, but similar legislation.
It's a sea of them. I've called it's like the frogs that are marching out of Pharaoh's Nile, coming to take over the whole land.
All say their congregations asked them to oppose the measures in part because of the possibility of further discrimination.
It could be the LGBTQ community today, it could be black folks tomorrow, it could be children, it could be women.
The hospitality industry predicts if the law passes, it would take $1 billion hit.
The college football national championship, the Final Four, the Super Bowls, events such as that are really sending us some signals that they're going to think twice about coming to Atlanta.
The State House is now looking at the version of the bill that was passed by the Senate, and observers believe some of the language may change. In Atlanta, Donna Lowry, 11 Alive.